Family dinners were a tradition in Daniel's family. No matter how busy everyone became during the week, they always tried to gather at his parents' house on Sunday evening. It wasn't anything fancy. There were no expensive meals or special celebrations most of the time. It was simply an opportunity for everyone to sit together, share stories, and enjoy a few peaceful hours away from work and responsibilities. That particular Sunday seemed completely ordinary. Daniel arrived at his parents' house shortly before 6 o'clock. The familiar smell of home-cooked food greeted him the moment he opened the front door. From the kitchen came the sounds of pots and pans, while laughter echoed from the living room where his younger sister Lisa was already chatting with their father. "You're late," Lisa said immediately after seeing him. Daniel laughed. "I'm 5 minutes early." "That's late for family dinner." Their father smiled from his chair. "Don't argue. Come help your mother before she gives both of you more work." Daniel walked into the kitchen, where his mother was finishing the final preparations. The dining table was already covered with dishes. There was roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, fresh vegetables, homemade bread, and a chocolate cake waiting patiently for dessert. Everything felt normal, comfortable, familiar, exactly the way family dinners were supposed to feel. As everyone gathered around the table, the conversation flowed naturally. Lisa talked about the project she was working on at university. Daniel shared a few stories from work, carefully avoiding the more stressful details. Their father complained jokingly about how technology seemed to become more confusing every year, while their mother listened and occasionally laughed at everyone's stories. For nearly an hour, the evening was filled with food, laughter, and ordinary conversation. Then something unexpected happened. Daniel noticed his parents exchanging glances. At first, he ignored it, but after several minutes, he saw it happen again. His mother would look at his father. His father would nod slightly. Then both of them would quickly change the subject whenever the conversation slowed down. It was subtle, but strange. Eventually, Lisa noticed it too. "Okay," she said suddenly. The room became quiet. "What?" Their mother looked confused. "What do you mean, what?" Lisa replied. "You two are acting weird." Their parents exchanged another glance. Daniel laughed. "Actually, she's right." Their father smiled nervously. "We're not acting weird." "You definitely are," Daniel said. His mother tried to change the subject. "How's work going this week?" "Nope," Lisa interrupted. "Nice try." Everyone laughed except their parents. That only made things more suspicious. For the next few minutes, Daniel and Lisa continued asking questions, but their parents avoided giving direct answers. Finally, their father placed his fork down and sighed. "I guess they're not going to let this go." Their mother smiled. "Probably not." Daniel sat forward. "Let what go?" His parents looked at each other one last time. Then his mother spoke. "We have something to tell you." Immediately, dozens of possibilities entered Daniel's mind. Were they moving? Had something happened? Was someone sick? The serious expression on their faces made him nervous. His father cleared his throat. "First of all, don't panic." Daniel laughed. "Whenever someone says that, people panic." Lisa nodded. "Exactly." Their mother smiled. "It's good news." That made everyone relax slightly. "Then tell us," Lisa said. For a moment, neither parent spoke. Then, their father finally said it. "We bought a small house near the lake." Silence filled the room. Daniel blinked. Lisa blinked. Neither of them knew how to respond. "You bought a house?" Daniel asked. His mother nodded. "A small one." "When?" Lisa asked. "3 months ago." Both children stared at them. "3 months ago," Daniel repeated. "You've been keeping this secret for 3 months." His father laughed. "We wanted to make sure everything was finalized first." The surprise quickly turned into excitement. Questions immediately started flying around the table. Where was it? How big was it? Why hadn't they mentioned it earlier? What did it look like? Their parents answered each question patiently. The house was located about an hour outside the city near a quiet lake. It wasn't large or luxurious, but it had a beautiful view, a small garden, and enough space for family gatherings. "We've always dreamed about having a place like that," their mother explained. "Somewhere peaceful?" Their father nodded. "A place where everyone can escape the city once in a while." Daniel smiled. The more they described it, the more he understood why they seemed excited. His parents had worked hard for decades. They rarely spent money on themselves and always prioritized their family's needs. Hearing them talk about their dream house made him genuinely happy. But then Lisa narrowed her eyes. "Wait a minute." Everyone looked at her. "That's not the only secret, is it?" Their parents immediately looked guilty. Daniel laughed. "I knew it." "What else are you hiding?" Their father covered his face. "How does she always know?" Lisa pointed dramatically. "Because your face gives everything away." Everyone burst out laughing. After a moment, their mother finally admitted the truth. "There is one more thing." Daniel and Lisa leaned forward. "What?" Their mother smiled. "We're retiring next year." For a second, the room became silent again. This news felt even bigger than the first one. Retirement. It was something Daniel knew would happen eventually, but hearing it spoken aloud suddenly made it real. His parents were entering a new chapter of life. His father smiled. "We've been planning it for a while." "And the lake house?" Daniel asked. "Our retirement project." The room slowly filled with smiles. What had started as a mysterious secret was actually something wonderful. The rest of the evening felt different, not because anything had changed immediately, but because everyone began imagining the future. They talked about weekends at the lake house, family barbecues, fishing trips, and holidays spent together. By the time dessert arrived, the conversation was more lively than ever. As Daniel looked around the table, he felt grateful. Life moved quickly. People became busy. Weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. Yet moments like this reminded him what truly mattered. Not work, not deadlines, not money, but family. The people who stayed beside you through every chapter of life. When dinner finally ended, and everyone began helping clean the kitchen, Daniel realized something. The secret itself wasn't the most important part of the evening. The most important part was sharing it together. Because some news becomes meaningful not when it's announced, but when it's celebrated with the people you love. And as he drove home later that night, Daniel couldn't stop smiling. What had begun as an ordinary family dinner had become one of the most memorable evenings of the year.